You definitely had never seen a zoo like this one, where all the animals were played by staff members, some dressed as polar bears, some as gorillas, and there were lions and sloths too. This man was their head director. On the opening day, visitors entered one after another. They first rushed to the sloth area, but the sloth hung motionless on the tree. Everyone found it boring and turned to see the lion. Unexpectedly, the lion also lay on the ground without any reaction. Someone had a clever idea and decided to check behind the lion, but when they went around to the back, the lion turned its head toward them again. With no other choice, the visitors went to see the polar bear. The polar bear was played by the old zoo director. He hid behind a rock because he was afraid of being recognized. The man, not wanting to disappoint the visitors, told him to come out and walk around. So the old director walked out trembling, and the visitors thought he was just cold. The next day, more and more visitors came, so the man decided to add a giraffe. Unfortunately, the budget was not enough, so they only ordered a giraffe head, and used an iron frame to support it from below. From a distance, it really looked like a real giraffe, but it was not long before the old director became too tired to perform, so the man had to play the polar bear himself. On his very first day, a visitor threw something at him. Coupled with the hot and stuffy weather, he almost suffocated inside the costume. He barely made it to noon. When no one was around anymore, he quickly took out his water bottle to drink, only to find it was completely empty. Then he saw a bottle of cola on the ground left by a visitor. He picked it up, twisted it open, and drank. Unexpectedly, a newly arrived visitor saw him and recorded it to post online. It became an instant hit. A polar bear that drank cola suddenly became an internet sensation. The zoo was packed every day. People came just to see this cola drinking bear. They watched him pick up the cola from the ground, twist the cap open with his paw, and then gulp it down. The visitors were absolutely thrilled. Not to be outdone, the actor playing the gorilla also started performing cola drinking. From then on, the zoo's business became incredibly good, and it finally turned from loss to profit. Everyone's income increased greatly, but the good times did not last long. An accident happened. That day, while the giraffe head was moving, its support frame suddenly broke. At that exact moment, the big boss of the zoo came for an inspection. Several employees quickly came up with an idea. They released a real polar bear, but the boss thought it was also fake, and rushed directly into the bear area. As a result, the real bear pounced and knocked him down. Luckily, the boss reacted quickly, and played dead immediately, so he wasn't attacked further. But the danger was not over. The man in the polar bear costume rushed in to distract the real bear, while other employees seized the chance to rescue the boss. Although the man was tackled by the bear, thankfully the thick costume protected him. Even though the suit was bitten through, he managed to escape. But because of this incident, the secret of the animal impersonations was completely exposed.